Jonathan Kuminga wants out of Golden State, according to ESPN. It took almost the entire offseason for Kuminga and the Warriors to agree to a 2-year deal as a restricted free agent. Today is the first day he can be traded under the terms of that deal, and it looks like he wants out. His relationship with Steve Kerr has reportedly soured. Don't need to read too far into that. Just look at the box scores. He hasn't played in 13 games. Let's bring in our NBA analyst, John Gonzalez, for more. John, is there much value on the trade market for Kuminga, and what teams do you think he could add value to?
Yeah, good question. This has been simmering for a while, right, Chris? I mean, as you mentioned, like the contract negotiation didn't go well during the offseason. It was really contentious. They finally signed him to a 2-year deal. But Jonathan Kuminga has been sort of going towards wanting out for a while now, and it looks like the Warriors are finally going to get around to it. So which teams might be good fits? Well, whenever somebody like Jonathan Kuminga pops up, you're going to hear the Sacramento Kings. They were evidently trying to land him during this offseason. They dangled Malik Monk. That didn't work out. Maybe they up the offer a little bit here. Maybe there could be something creative like a Domantas Sabonis, Keon Ellis, maybe a Precious Achiuwa package in exchange for Kuminga Moody, maybe a Buddy Hield. If the Warriors aren't looking to do something that big, maybe the Mavs could be interested. Anthony Davis is hurt. He's got a hand issue. He could be out at least 6 weeks. They're still waiting for Kyrie Irving to come back from an ACL. Cooper Flagg needs somebody his own age to run with here, Chris. Kuminga's only 23. That could make some sense. Maybe a swap where you send Daniel Gafford to the Warriors along with maybe Klay Thompson, a reunion there. And the one I really like, Chris, I'll throw one more at you here. The Brooklyn Nets. Michael Porter Jr. is having a career year. He would fit perfectly with the Golden State Warriors alongside Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler. 2 of those 3 guys aren't great shooters. Well, Michael Porter Jr. can shoot, so it wouldn't be a spacing problem from the Warriors' perspective. And then from the Nets' perspective, you get a young player who has another year on a team option for next season where he could be the main guy, the lead scorer. I think that'd be a really good fit for both teams, Brooklyn and Golden State.
We saw the list put together by our NBA writer Sam Quinn, and the Lakers were on that list. I didn't hear you mention the Lakers. Is it feasible? Would it be worth the Lakers trying to add him to the fold?
Feasible, yes. Worth it? That's the question, right? Because, look, the Lakers, I don't think that they're nearly as good as the top 4 teams in the Western Conference. They're currently sitting 5th. Now, they've got Luka Doncic. They've got Austin Reeves, who they're going to want to bring back this offseason. And, of course, LeBron James, who we'll see whether or not he wants to play anymore after the season. And if he does, is it going to be in Los Angeles? But they've always been building towards sort of clearing the decks, not just this offseason, but the following offseason when they could have max money and really sort of rebuild this whole thing on the fly around Luka. So would they want to go and kick the tires on Jonathan Kuminga? They wouldn't tie them down because, as I said, he's got what he's owed this year plus a team option next year around $24 million. So if they decided they didn't like Jonathan Kuminga, they could get off of him. Now, what would they have to give up for him? Probably like Rui Hachimura and Dalton Knecht, which is no great shakes because they tried to trade Dalton Knecht last year anyway, and he's already fallen out of J.J. Redick's rotation, so I don't think that they'd be really broken up about that. And with Rui Hachimura, the ceiling is pretty low for the Lakers, so it's a situation where they might just go, yeah, let's take a shot and see what we get out of this. But even if they did that, Chris, I don't think it's a real needle mover for them. The West is absolutely loaded, and I don't think Jonathan Kuminga puts them over the top.
Do you believe he gets moved before the deadline on February 5th?
Absolutely. This thing has to end for both sides. He's wanted out for a while. The Warriors have decided they're just not going to play him. He's only 23 years old. He needs to go somewhere and play. It's time for him to move on for sure. All
right, we're moving on as well here on HQ. John Gonzalez with us as Jonathan Kuminga. His trade window has opened, and he is saying, I want to play. Because it looks as though this will be the 14th straight game tonight that he is not going to see the court as the Warriors host the Knicks. A note in that game, Warriors favored by 7. Jalen Brunson is out, continues to be day-to-day with a right ankle sprain. That game 10 Eastern in San Francisco.